Good morning, good afternoon, good night. It's your girl Peter Gay here, and I am in my kids' bathroom. So the bathroom is not a mess. I just need to clean out the tub, clean the toilet, clean the sink. I'm not gonna do the kids' laundry today because I still have laundry from 2023 that I have not put away yet for the boys. So, girl, no more toothpaste. No more toothpaste. Go away. I gave you toothpaste 3 times. No more. You don't need to brush your teeth that much in one day. Don't even think about it. Okay, there you go. All right. She loves to brush her teeth, but she's trying to waste my toothbrush trying to brush her teeth more than once. But yeah, anyways, I am going to change the kids' shower curtain because it's still Christmassy and I bought them a new shower curtain that I want to put up. So, I had no intention of cleaning today, but I am feeling, yes baby, I'm feeling down today. And I'm like, whenever I'm not feeling my best, I clean. Whenever I'm not in a good space, my head is not in a good space, I clean because that's how I relax. So, one of the things I can tell you guys, yes, Journey? Okay, me being in here is going to be a problem because she's going to be messing with me. One thing I can tell you guys is whenever you're feeling down, and you decide to clean to help you relax, the one thing you do not want to do is clean and quiet. You need something to get your mind off whatever you're thinking about or whatever got you feeling down. So whenever I'm cleaning, I like to blast music because it makes me feel good and it takes my mind off whatever is bothering me. I have very dry lips during the winter time, and this comes in clutch. Whenever my lips are feeling dry. So yeah, I just want to clear my mind, and I really need this space of me cleaning to get my mind decluttered. I have so much that's going on. I know the year just started, but I'm still dealing with stuff from the previous year. Just because you're in a new year, it does not mean whatever problem you had in 2023 just magically goes away. It does not. So one of my goals is try to focus on trying to resolve these issues, but at the same time, I just want to find my peace. I just want to find a way to relax and decompress and not worry so much. So if you guys don't know, I do struggle with depression. I have my days when I'm just completely, do not even think about it. You did not use it, so you don't need to flush it. So we are in the potty training stage, y'all. So she likes to flush the toilet. She don't use the toilet, but she likes to flush it. So yeah, I am at the stage where I just want to find ways to decompress and allow myself to relax whenever I'm feeling down. I need to find ways to deal with my depression. I stopped going to therapy because I got tired of just getting medication. I'm tired of that. I need to find a way to resolve my, my mood, work on my mood instead of always taking pills to solve that issue. Yes, baby? All she's doing is putting water on her toothbrush so she can put it in her mouth. One of the hardest things for me is when I'm home and trying to accomplish stuff and I have Journey with me. She does not make things easy. She's always in my space. She always want to be up in my business. I have the TV going. I have Cocomelon going. But for some reason, she just cannot stay away from me. Yes? No more water, baby. No more water. And I have to be careful with her because the other day she got pissed off at me and threw her toothbrush down the sink. Another thing that has really been stressing me out is motherhood. Motherhood with my daughter has not been easy. It has truly been a struggle, and I am trying my hardest to be a good mom. No one is perfect. I'll never be a perfect mom, and it's just hard because it's a struggle dealing with her. I don't know if she is because I keep crossing my finger and praying that she does not have depression, but at the same not depression, she does not have autism. But at the same time, I just feel like a lot of her behavior is screaming autistic. And it's not that it's not something I'm not used to, because my husband, his oldest son is autistic. And when my husband and we just started dating, his son lived with us for a while, and dealing with him was a struggle. Autism have different spectrum. So there are different levels to being autistic, and his level was, he was verbal, but not verbal the way I'm speaking. His verbal, he can say certain words, like his favorite word was pizza, because man did that boy love pizza. So he was able to say pizza, but other than that, there were a lot of struggles. So there was so much stuff that he could not say, and his struggle was his temper. He could go from 0 to 100 with a quickness, and that was such a big struggle for me, because, you know, he was bigger than me in body size and height. We used to be on the same height, and then he just started shooting, you know, past me, and it was truly a struggle, because he would get, you know, so violent, and then trying to, you know, deal with that was really hard. So it's not that it's not something I'm used to. And then I have a little cousin who is autistic, but, you know, he wasn't, you know, a difficult case. And then when I was younger, living in Jamaica, like 5 or 6 years old, my mom used to be a housekeeper and a nanny, or, you know, whatever title it was, and she used to take care of this lady, her family. She used to take care of the house, and she used to take care of the kids, and the lady had 3 daughters, and the middle child was autistic, and a lot of her behavior is what I'm seeing in Journey. And I'm surprised that I can remember that far, how that little girl used to act. But it worries me with Journey, because there's just so much that I'm seeing. And I did talk to her doctor, and I let her know what's going on. And they say when she comes to her next appointment, they're just going to evaluate and see if she needs to be seen by a professional. So let me get to what I'm trying to say. Dealing with Journey has been hard. She has her moments, like example this morning. She woke up and she got out of bed and she came to me, and she used her words sometimes, and sometimes she used action. So she pulled my hand to bring her in her room so she could watch TV. She got up off her rocking chair, got her milk, threw it on the ground, threw her book on the ground, came to me so that I could pick her back up, put her in her rocking chair. What's wrong, mommy? It stopped? Okay. Put her in her rocking chair, pick up her book, and give her her drink. That's the reason why she was crying. So y'all, I was talking and did not realize I wasn't recording. But yeah, she can cry. And what I'm trying to get at is that it can be really stressful, really hard to deal with. I don't know if you guys have ever been around someone that just cries nonstop. She could cry from anywhere from a couple minutes to an hour, just cries nonstop, and no matter what you do to try to soothe her, it doesn't work. You try to figure out what she wants, and you know, sometimes kids cry for no reason. And I know a lot of the time she's crying, that's the reason. There is no reason. But it can be so hard because here I am trying my very best to find out what's wrong with her. And at the same time, her crying is just driving me crazy. And I'm like, I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to stay level-headed. But it's hard because you're trying your very best to help her, and at the same time trying to help her, you're trying to help yourself. But it's so hard. And you know, motherhood can be a lot of work. It's rewarding. It's a blessing, but at the same time, it can be a lot. It can be a lot on a person, and you are trying your very best to do the best that you can, but it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. And I try so hard to be a great mom, and I'm so frustrated and so annoyed. I'll go outside, I close the door on her, leave her in the house to cry, and I just go sit on my front porch and just try to relax and bring myself back, because it gets to the point where I'm so stressed out from hearing her cry that I don't know how to control my emotions, because then, you know, I get sad and I get frustrated and I get angry. And don't take this the wrong way, because I don't know, I don't want y'all to get misconstrued with what I'm saying. I do not take out my anger on my child. I do not abuse my child. I do not do anything that will harm my child. And I would never do that. What I do is I take myself away from the situation. I let her be her and cry, and I just take myself away so that I can recoup from, you know, what I am having to listen to. Because like I said, she can cry nonstop. And when I say nonstop, I don't mean, oh, she cried and she stopped and she cried. No, she cries and she cries and she cries, and she does not stop until you finally try to find a way to soothe her down. And trust me, there are times when she's crying and I hold her and try to rock her, and she's fighting to get out of my hands. And like I said, she will sit somewhere and be completely fine, and then she gets up, throw whatever she has in her hand on the floor, get up off her chair, and come to me for me to put her back on her chair, give her whatever she has in her hand, and she is completely quiet. And then she's chill for a couple more minutes, and then she does it all over again. And I find that weird. I find that truly weird. But like I said, I love my baby girl, but it's so hard dealing with her sometimes. We're in 2024. In 2023, in December, I went to yoga, and my husband had the kids at home. And I always used to tell my husband how difficult it is, you know, dealing with her and her constant mood changes. And, you know, he saw a little bit of it, but I was always home, so he never truly experienced it. And I remember one Saturday I left to go do yoga. And when I came home, I came home to take the kids back to the where I was doing yoga. They had like a Santa, and I came back to bring the kids so they could, you know, see Santa and spend some time with Santa. And I was gonna have my husband come with me, because the one thing I hate most is going anywhere with all 3 kids, because it can be a struggle, especially with Journey's behavior. It can be really hard trying to deal with all 3 kids at the same time. So I came home and I told my husband, and I was going to have him come with me. Y'all, I came home to see my husband on the couch just looking like he was beaten down. And he told me that right now he cannot move off the couch. He has to, you know, relax, because his blood pressure was through the roof. He said that she cried since I left, nonstop. And he did not know how to calm her down. Mind you, I was gone for 2 hours. 2 hours. And when I called him several times, I could hear her crying. And my husband has blood pressure issues, which need to stay at a certain level. Because, you know, that's something that can kill you. And he was so, his blood pressure was so high. We were like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, you know what? You see what I go through. Now you understand when I tell you it can be so difficult being around her, because she just goes into this mood where you're like, you don't know what to do. So, you know, dealing with that is so hard. Dealing with motherhood is so hard. And let me get to, you know, my final point in saying, don't allow anyone to make you feel like you are not enough and you're not doing the best that you can, because motherhood is not easy at all. It is really hard. We love our kids. We don't get to, you know, take a break. You know, a lot of parents, they have the opportunity to just, you know, take a break from their kids, go on vacation, do stuff like that. But it's just me and my husband. My mom lives close to us, but she works a lot. And then when she is off, she may want to watch the kids for an hour, but after that, that's it. She doesn't keep the kids for a long period, nor is it her job to do so. So it's up to me and my husband to be the parents that we are. But it can be really hard. It can be really, really hard, you know, trying to be full-time parents and try to be a married couple and trying to spend time with each other and be there for each other. You know, recently we went on our wedding anniversary, and when I tell you, it was the most stressful, the saddest, and we were like, we have to figure out a way to be able to spend time together without the kids, because when I tell you Journey acted up in that restaurant, my husband, he was like, he could hear people talking about the baby that is screaming and disrupting, you know, their time. So it's hard and it can be difficult. And you can feel like you're not doing a good enough job. Sometimes she makes me feel like I'm a horrible mom. And I have to remind myself that I'm doing the best that I can. I have to remind myself that, you know, being a parent is not easy. And you do the best you can. You do the best you can with what you have. So never allow anyone to make you feel like you are not a good enough parent. Yes? Mama. Don't ever allow anybody to make you feel like you are a bad parent when you know you are a good parent, but there are struggles. There are struggles. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick cleaning motivation. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.